Hello everyone, this video I will show you how to use Home Assistant application remote control your relay output and hold the Home Assistant system. This is a power distribution box we have based on the Case868 server because there are Raspberry Pi 4 inside, so we have installed the Home Assistant on the box. And this is 16-channel relay output, and this is 16-channel relay output from the A16 board that is based on the ESP32. So this have integrated the Home Assistant from the server. So you can see I can use my mobile phone to turn on all relays, and this is controlled by this server. And also I can turn on and turn off all relays. This 16-channel relay you can see here. I can turn on all relay on and off. And also I can see the Zigbee sensor, Xiaomi Zigbee sensor state, and can control the air conditioning and see the temperature, and many sensors of input and the relay output from the whole system. But this time you can see I use this mobile phone Home Assistant by the Wi-Fi, so it only uses the local network that can't remote control by the internet or by the cloud server. And you can see I can turn on and turn off, but this time you can see I have used the Wi-Fi, so we can use the local network in. But you can see I can disable the Wi-Fi. I just disable the Wi-Fi, and the Home Assistant will connection lost. So now I can't use my switch on off controlled by my mobile phone. So if you can use this mobile phone by the 4G or 5G or 3G, so you can control your whole system on the world in anywhere, that will be very cool. So this video I will show you how to set up in Home Assistant to use the DuckDNS function to remote control the whole system. And we can see here is our Home Assistant dashboard. We can go to the configuration because we will use this DDNS, the DuckDNS, so that we can see the add-on. And in Home Assistant add-on store, there is DuckDNS for you to use for the remote control. So at first, you need to visit this web URL so that you can register. And because I have login, you need to register. You can see I can log out, and this you will see this website firstly. So you can use Google account, log or register a new one. So I log in with my Google account and click. And you can see here is my account. That's the first you need to create a domain name by yourself. I have created the Kinkoni. You can choose yourself, such as my home. I need to add a number because maybe some because some people have registered. You can add domain name. You can see here is your domain name, but this time I use this one. You need to add this domain name. Will be okay. Just delete. And this is the current IP that you have detected because I have used the VPN, so the IP will be different. But I think you have not worked with the VPN, so it will auto-detect by the IP address for your WAN IP. So you can go to your root, and here is you can see the WAN IP of your house of your root. And I can copy and paste here. Just click update IP because I have already updated. And this IP address will auto-detect by your system. You not need to change. So when we can create this account, now you can go to this root and this one. You need to use the port forwarding function. Just create this 8123 because your Home Assistant use this port to log by your PC and by your mobile phone. So you need to create this TCP. We can delete it. I create for you to see how to create. We can delete, and the server name we can choose input Home Assistant, and the port 8123, and the local IP is your Raspberry Pi, the IP address. So I can input This you can check on your LAN network. And the local part is also the 8123, and the protocol choose the TCP. So press add. And maybe you have different route brand, so all is function is the same. Just use the port forwarding function. So you can apply and wait the route restart. That will be work fine, complete. Okay, now you can see the Home Assistant. Before we have used the Home Assistant.local.8123 to login. Now this time I can import Kinkone DuckDNS.org -8123. You can enter. So you can see the Home Assistant. You can use your domain name to open it. So that this time you can use this URL in anywhere on the world. So that will be very easy. But now we need to install the add-on on your Home Assistant, because every time you host, the IP address will be changed. Will be always changed, maybe weekly or maybe daily. So you need to install this DDNS to update the IP address for the system. So you can click, and you just click install online. Okay, before you click start, you need to configuration. And in this configuration, there are domain name. The domain name just, and you can create the Kinkone .duckdns.org. So you can import Kinkone.dns.org and just add and import the token, and you can press save. Okay, you can see here is saved. And now you click info and click start. That will be start. You can enable this one or this one, watchdog or auto update. So now you have setting for the Home Assistant. The system IP will always update just your Home Assistant is running. That will update by the DuckDNS. So now we can log in by this URL. I can input the username and the password. So you can see now I can log in, turn on or off relay, and on off by this domain name that you can install your, just visit this URL in any PC in anywhere. So now we can see here in my mobile phone, I can just disable the Wi-Fi, but this time I open the Home Assistant application. We need to setting because we have changed the URL. So this we can import Kinkone . Okay, I have imported this and back. And now you can see here the Home Assistant have listed all switch and all system. Now you can see I can turn on, all relay is on. And I can also turn on all these relays. This release on and off. But this time you can see my mobile phone. This is 4G. You can see this is 4G, not by the Wi-Fi. If you want to enable the Wi-Fi, you can see I can enable this Wi-Fi. Now my mobile phone used by the Wi-Fi also can work well. You can see also the Wi-Fi is work well. So now you can use the Home Assistant by the Wi-Fi and by the 4G or 3G or 5G, both can use. So that is how to remote access the Home Assistant by your mobile phone and the PC software. Okay, thanks for watching.